Got, what are we in, week? Just finished week 5 of our all-season, 2 more weeks, and we're going to do a couple of days of spring ball before spring break, just so it doesn't drag out on the back end. We're kind of going to do it every other day so we can teach a day and lift, and then practice a day, and then teach a day, lift, practice a day, and kind of every other day. So we're doing 2 days early to start the teaching process, but also so it doesn't drag out so long at the end, especially for us coaches. Keep us fresh. So, but things are going well. Kids are working great. Weight room's going well. And to see what question you guys got, and we'll go from there. You guys got it. You need to get around. You guys always want to come to open practices. Well, 5:30, 5:45, they'll be running every day. So if you guys want to come over and take some snapshots, get out of bed and watch us work out every day. Love to have you, that 5:45 group, because they're rocking and rolling 5 days a week running, but they're doing a great job there. The guys are working better short term than I would have anticipated. I think number one, because we're not that bad. Number two, I think we've got a great attitude. A lot of positive. I think the kids want to do well, so they've embraced short term what we're doing, and I'm very pleased. We'll see if we can keep our snowball rolling because we're off to a good start. Questions?
Are you surprised, or have you been able to make a good evaluation on the level of talent that's overall on the team? Is it better than you thought it was?
Well, I don't know if it's, who said the Samson phone went off there? Went again, sorry. I hadn't, somebody said that to me one time, sorry. I can't feel the vibration. Anyways, it's good to hear. But I don't know how much evaluation we've done because I still hadn't went back and done a great deal of study of the tapes of last year. We missed the bulk of January and early February because of recruiting. Saw some workouts. We've done, right now, 2 workouts that we've ran with our deal. We're just limiting, we can't have balls out, throw them with them. We're not truly playing. So, but again, I do think, our size, our speed I'm pleased with it. I think where I thought we could be better, maybe it was just in our conditioning level or our passion to play. And I think short term, they're embracing that. I think they're excited, which excites me. So as far as gauging anything, I think they're buying what we're selling right now. They're drinking our Kool-Aid, and I kind of like that. So, but as far as studying, I haven't timed 40s, haven't done bench press. I'm just watching them as a group, and short term, I kind of like what I see. 2 more weeks, and then we'll start spring ball.
The first spring with a new group, is it any more important than your normal spring? In terms of either with them or with you as a staff?
Well, to me, there's 4 phases to a team, and one's the winter, and that's what we're doing now, and that's when you're establishing your conditioning level, your lifting patterns. We're working hard in the process of getting a nutritionist and really enhancing our diet and our cafeteria to enhance our player development. So that's phase 1, your winter conditioning. Phase 2, then spring ball. Phase 3, summer, that quote voluntary time, but where Woody Hayes used to say all the time, you ice skate in the summer and you roller skate in the winter, meaning you get better in the off season. And so what are we doing in summer and voluntary workouts? So, that's phase 3, and phase 4 is preseason. That's the building blocks, the 4 foundations of each team, and each year is the same. Now, your question, Terry, is first year we got to learn each other, how we communicate with each other. Philosophically, structurally, how am I as a human being compared to you, and how do we communicate? How do we work together? And then we're learning a new Pig Latin. Football is a lot like Europe, where you don't have to go far, but you go from team to team. It's a different language, and you can't understand. So getting the language up to speed and understanding how we communicate, and then not only how we communicate, but philosophically, or what are our core values? What are we going to hang our hat on? What are we going to be about? So the first spring, because they don't know, your question is correct. It's probably more critical because trying to get everyone on the same page, and that's probably what's been most hectic for me. Meeting with doctors or weight room or academic people or student coaches, interns, video, trying to get everyone in our program on the same page. And come spring ball, we'll be getting our football team on that page. So it's very critical.
Coach, could you update us where Darius Willis and Dusty Keel are physically?
They're okay. They're still limited to some degree. Dusty's actually doing everything. So I think we got to be cautious. So some of those guys got strong enough attitude, and Matt Perez come up with the same deal. He's running a lot and doing a lot. That some of those guys, Kevin Bush had a hernia procedure done over Christmas. He's back doing well. But some of those guys want to they do too much too fast because they're really eager to please. And with the coaching change, you're really excited. So sometimes, guys can overdo it. It must be Samson calling him. So, but Dusty's doing well. As far as with the lifting and the running, that we're allowed to be a part of now. They're throwing and doing stuff on their own some now, but on the lift range doing well. Darius is a little more limited coming off the little thing he had done, but they seem okay. We've stayed in. No, we're not hitting, but we've stayed reasonably healthy. The guys that are injured have to do a little bit more work because they're missing work. So the injured guys actually have to put a little bit more time on task because they're missing a workout. So we're getting guys through workouts in a lot better way.
Coach, you said, I guess, when you got the job, you had to resell your guys in the program. What percentage of your group do you still have? Did you lose anybody? Basically, has anybody left the program since?
Players?
Yes.
I think we've had a couple walk-on guys. No one as far as the scholarship guys. Trying to think. So a couple seniors didn't want to come back for the 5th year. Right when it happened, that price coaching change. David Sims did not want to keep playing. And whatever his name is.
Damon. Linebacker?
Damon, yeah. Kid from Cincinnati, I'm sorry. Got some of those names of, getting to know guys. So, but right now, the core, we've had a couple walk-on guys that, have decided not, but, it's some of the young guys, first year playing, and I think some of them say academically they're not doing well, but when you're working 4 hours a day during the class time and the rest of the time is before you do class, I think sometimes that early morning wake-up call gets in the way. Hard to be out late when you're up at 5:45 every morning. So.
You obviously had one more coach decide to go before getting started. I guess has it been strange to have that happen 4 times in the course of one off-season?
Yeah, well, I mean, strange or not, I mean, just is what it is. You got to deal with it. I think one of my deals is the ability to adapt and adjust, and I think we hired some good guys. Unfortunately, they felt they had some other opportunities. And my deal as a coach, you got to do what's best for you, your family, and your career. And so if they think that's best for them, they were great when they were here. Thought a couple of them had tremendous futures. I guess they think the grass is greener somewhere else. So that's their choice. I think we've replaced the guys with guys that have been pretty strong, and I'm very pleased with the guys we've got. And then we got one guy to be named. We kind of taking our time and looking at a few guys. Again, I've tried very hard not to hire my buddies, not to hire my friends. Dynamics, how does it piece together to give us a strong staff? And I think we put together a strong staff. I think that's evident by where the guys went. And I don't know if those guys could have left there until they threw the Big Ten card behind their resume. But some of those guys, are up and coming young coaches. And I think we identify those guys. I think that's why, again, I took my time to hire the staff. I didn't hire anybody the first week and a half because I wasn't rolling in with, these are my buddies. I was rolling with, these are the guys that work here in Indiana. It's going to give us a chance to be strong, Dustin. So, again, I have no issue with what's going on. I am very confident that we'll get another good one. I think we got a great staff. And what we need to do is get you guys in front of in time our strength coaches again, because the core of what's going on is the administration, starting with our president, but then with our athletic director, giving us the ability to enhance our strength department. We're now hiring a nutritionist, and our deal is we can make our experience for our athletes here as good as anyone's. So right now we've got 5 weight coaches. That's going to be the limit in NCAA starting next year that you can have. Last year we had 3. We've got a huge weight room, but the largest weight group we have is 24 guys. Our guys are getting one-on-one. We have 5 groups lifting during the day, and our guys are getting, just like when you're a tight end coach, you coach 3 or 4 guys. Quarterback, 3 or 4 guys. Running back, 3 or 4. You come into our weight room, you're getting one-on-one attention, and you're getting worked, and we're developing you. And so, again, I like the staff we've hired. We got 1 to be announced. We'll probably do it here the first of next week. The weight staff, I think, is off the chart. You can ask any of the players. I think they're excited. They're doing a phenomenal job. And like I say, we can even throw a nutritionist into the mix. Administration is doing a great job supporting what we're trying to build. And what we're trying to build is a program that develops its players. So, again, I think one of the things in time you guys need to maybe get a chance, get over, get involved with the workout. Watch our strength coaches, how they're interacting with our program, the piece of clay we're working with, and how we're trying to develop the team and develop the player.
Coach, how is the and I know it's still early, but in terms of team speed, from what you've seen, is it where you want it to be? Is it an area that still needs to be addressed?
Well, we're running every day because I think you can train it. I think you can develop it. And I think as you play with conditioning, your speed stays up to speed where it comes down. You know, a 4.7 isn't that slow if it's a 4.7 in the fourth quarter. You know, but a 4.6 is not in shape. Running 4.9 is not a 4.6 in the fourth quarter. So I think you can train speed. You can develop speed. And now you need to recruit it as well. But I think our team speed's pretty solid. Again, but I haven't timed 40s, and I've just been impressed with the way our guys have battled and ran. Our workouts, short term, look like workouts are supposed to work on good football teams. And I think our team has embraced the value of repeating work day after day, coming to work day after day, having a great attitude day after day. So short term, you know, we're on the diet and we're doing well. We'll see if we can stay on it.
Is there a goal that you want to accomplish or can accomplish before spring ball starts?
A goal as far as?
Just a priority that you have for the team to hit.
I'm just trying to get them to have a good attitude. You know, and you know, guy said today, alumni guy said we can support you any way we can, way you need. And I said, give me a good attitude, because there doesn't seem to be a good attitude about a football team, internally or externally. So we're just trying to lift our spirit and our mindset about how we perceive ourselves and what we're about. So if we have a goal, it's to again maintain a positive outlook on how we're preparing. We've been close in a lot of games. We've won some games. Team's not that far off, but again, close and not winning doesn't cut it. And sometimes that's just whether and close sometimes isn't the play call. It's the way you approach your work in January and February when nobody's watching. It's the way you approach your work in June and July when it's, quote, voluntary. Well, somebody's voluntarily winning and somebody's voluntarily losing. It's the way you go about your business that gets you over the hump. So if there's a goal, it's just to keep our team with a great attitude, moving the way winners do. And right now, short term, we're really doing that. I'm very pleased and very proud of them.
Coach, I know it's very early, but how do you guys feel like you're being received by 2012 recruits, the juniors, and do you feel like you're behind all in that?
Oh, I know we're behind because you start recruiting them, you know, not being from the region and other coaches. I mean, there's some guys, we just had a day-to-day with kids on campus. I think we're very well received. I think the class last year stood the storm with the coaching change because it is a great school. It's a phenomenal college town. We have tremendous facilities. I think we're excited about the staff we put together. Even we've lost some guys. I think we've got a great staff in place, and one to be announced is going to be solid. Got a great weight room situation going. We got a great product to sell. So the sale is pretty easy, and quite honestly, it's just going to be getting the relationships. Last year we got in so late we didn't get relationships started. We've started that now. We did have a chance in January to get some of the relationships or see and identify some guys, but we're working about half. One of the coaches said the other day he's worked more right now in recruiting than he did all last year. One of the guys, so we're spending a fair amount of time trying to give our staff a chance to, but we're not going to out-recruit guys as much recruit the right guys that want to come here, and then we need to develop the guys we get. That's the key as much as anything. And that's why the administration's commitment, the weight room commitment, the nutritionists, the way we practice, the way we develop is more critical than we're going to land a bunch of five-star recruits. Anything else, guys? All right, man, appreciate it. Thanks.